What is up, YouTube? Fahros here with another video on my favorite true action MMORPG, Tera. This game is so good. I've been enjoying it so much lately. Every minute I'm online in this game, I am having a blast, and I haven't been giving it the attention it deserves video-wise, so I'm picking it back up right now. I'm getting you guys a video today on one of the instances in this game called Necromancer's Tomb. I'm on my level 46 warrior. I'm queued up for the instance right now in the game's dungeon matchmaking, but before I actually get into the instance and show you guys the badass dungeon and the badass gameplay, I wanted to tell you about this contest that's going on right now. Not actually a contest, more of like a giveaway. And for those of you Tera players who might be playing the game but not actually know about this, so if you haven't already noticed, my character's wearing some pretty badass sunglasses right now. This is a cosmetic item in the game that was given away by Tera. So what the deal is, Tera has their own Facebook fan page, and if you're following them, they put out something on Friday, May 25th, saying, hey, we wanna spread the word a little bit more about Tera. We're gonna be giving you guys some free cosmetic items if we get, you know, X amount of shares on this Facebook post. So they posted about their game and said, share this and we'll give you some items. And I was like, damn, that's legit. So I shared it on my Facebook, and for like 500 shares, you got these black horn-rimmed glasses. For like 2,500, you got this Shadow Cat mask, which I'll show you guys right now. I don't really like the mask hardly at all. It's kind of like a troll mask, but there it is. And then go ahead and put my sunglasses back on. And then for the mask I think was for 5,000 shares, and there was like an eye patch or something for 2,500. I think the numbers might be a little off. Excuse me if they are. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that since we got all the amount of shares that Tera wanted, everyone can redeem these items. So if you want to, if you're a Tera player and you want to get these items, link will be in the description below to their Facebook page, as well as directions and the codes you need to put into your account on the NMAS website. So if you want these, you can get them. You don't have to do anything. You just got to go to your account, go to the enter code section, and put in these codes, and you get yourself some pretty classy sunglasses and some other cosmetic items if they're your thing. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that. Again, this started on May 25th, I believe, was the date. For Friday, yeah, and you can only redeem these items within the next week. So you guys will have to watch this video and go do this before June 1st, I think, if you want these items. And just a heads up, I think they can only be redeemed on one character. They do last forever, but only on one character. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. If you are a Tera fan, if you do play, and make sure you didn't miss out on these items. But that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and work my way to the instance. Hopefully I get a dungeon group queued up soon. It is relatively late at night, so I'm gonna go ahead and edit this in case it does take a while. I might do some grinding in the meantime or something. But yeah, man, this game looks so good. It looks so good. But oh yeah, something else I wanted to tell you guys real quick while we're waiting for a dungeon. I believe we're still in queue. Hold on now, let me check. Matching one instance, dungeon party. Yeah, we're still in queue. Okay. So, wanted to show you guys, if you watched my last Tera video, you might have noticed my UI is a little different. And what's cool about Tera, I've got things like exactly how I like it, so I'm not gonna really tweak too much. But everything as far as the UI is concerned in this game is movable. So by default, your HP starts up like here at the top left. I moved it down here to the bottom center, so it's right underneath my character while I'm fighting, and I can easily keep track of it. This little menu bar I moved to the top because it was where my health bar was. You can move your action bars around, you can move this little map around, mini map, everything you see on the screen you can move. And I thought this was really cool. I don't think I knew it at first. If I did, I didn't bother messing with it. It's been a while. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a heads up on this because I think my UI is looking really sexy right now, and I just wanted to show that off. You'll see it more in the instance, of course. But now, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut this, and I'll catch you guys when I finally get into that instance group. So, see you then. Alright, you guys, so we are in here, full group, finally made it to the instance. If you were wondering, typical group setup in Tera is one tank, one support class, which can either function as a mystic or a priest. Both are capable of healing. And then 3 DPS, we've got ourselves a badass Lancer tank. You see this dude who's just charging in there now. He's decked out in plate armor. He can block, he can take those hits. I'm charging right in. I'm going to do some DPS this party. My class, the Warrior, is definitely capable of tanking. But it does require a lot of finesse, and me being especially out of practice in this game, and not having, not remembering rather, and not having the sort of experience against a lot of these bosses, you have to really know exactly what you're doing as a warrior tank. You have to know all the boss's animations. You have to know everything they're capable of, because if you don't, you're gonna get hit large. Because warriors, they can't stand and block like lancers. I'm gonna roll away from that real quick. Those guys look like they're about to do something. Yeah, warriors have to use all their evasive abilities. They have to make use of their dashing attacks, their dashes, their charge, their leaps, and their jumps to avoid damage, and their dodge rolls, of course. And lancers are they are easier to tank with. You know, they've got that heavy armor. They've got that huge shield they can just stand there and block with. So they're definitely a more I'm getting hit right now. I'm gonna roll out of that. They're definitely a more like user-friendly tank first time you're going into an instance. You know, so that being said, most of the time I try to just DPS my first time in an instance. I'm even getting knocked back by these little trash mobs here. I'm gonna go ahead and get my combo rocket on them. You guys will notice that a lot of the time this little square ability will pop up like to the right of my character. That's me doing chain skills. So I have skills that chain into other skills, and you see it'll say like press tab to do this. You can also just press your key manually, of course. You don't have to use tab or whatever keybind you have set aside for that. I think it's spacebar by default. I changed it because I don't like to hit spacebar to chain, because then if you're like trying to jump, you can accidentally, you know, like think you're gonna jump and use your chain ability. It can mess you up. But yeah, so you'll see me doing like combos of attacks. I'm gonna go talk to this guy for a crust real quick. But yeah, you're right. A lot of what I was getting at was a lot of abilities in this game chain together. So like I have a combo between these 3 abilities on my bar right now. Control 1, Control 2, and Control 3. They all fit together in a nice little chain. I'll do them right here. So like Control 1 weakens the guy's armor, goes right into my Control 2, which slices him a bunch of times, and then Control 3 is what did that like 5k crit into another 5k crit, because it just does massive deeps to like finish everything off. So the combat in this game, it's a lot of moving around, making sure you're not getting hit by stuff you're not supposed to be getting hit by, getting behind your enemies so you can do the best damage, and unloading those like super massive damaging chains. And it's what I'll be doing throughout this instance. You see I charge behind these guys, or I leap behind them rather, and my leap also changes into that really damaging combo. And then if I take any sort of damage, I use my Raining Blows ability, because that does some decent damage in its own right, and also I have it glyphed so it heals me. So if I've taken any damage, I can use it to regain a little bit of health so my healer doesn't have to work as hard, which is pretty sweet. We got a blue drop here. That's the same exact stats as mine. I actually have the same exact necklace, so I'm going to pass on that. Give it to somebody who needs it. But yeah, it's awesome because you see the trash pools. That guy just lit up red, so he's going to do some sort of attack. I rolled away there. But yeah, the trash pools are all very different, and the combat in this game is just so engaging. You always have something to dodge. You always have to move around. You're not just standing there, you know, at max range, you know, mashing out abilities. That's not how Tera works, you know, especially as a melee. You're always staying on your toes, or you're going to get hit large. So definitely very engaging combat, in my opinion anyway. I don't get bored of it, and it keeps me super interested in the dungeon on the way to the bosses. And the bosses, as you guys are going to see, are just so legit. You guys are going to wig out when you see these bosses, so I'm definitely happy to give you those. They should be coming up in a couple minutes here. But yeah, the group setup we have is by no means what you have to do in Tera to clear a dungeon. As far as I'm concerned, if you were pro enough, you could technically do a dungeon with like 5 DPS. You would just have to make sure you didn't get hit by stuff. This is actually a boss right here. So my tank just charged right in. Oh, I gotta get out of these traps. You see all these pillars? Not pillars, but rectangles on the floor. I thought they were gonna light up. Apparently they're not.
This is not a safe place for the tank to be because I don't really have a good place to stand to DPS, but all these rectangles on the floor with the little circles, every little circle you see on like the tiles, a spike can come out of them. They're all traps. So, yeah, you see I got hit by him right there, and I was even... Oh, 2 people died! We got 2 guys down! Oh, this is not good. Yeah, they're mad about it. You see it in the chat, so we're going to have to be pro and make sure we don't take much damage here. Oh, I think my sorcerer's getting him up. I guess I can try to res the guy as well. Scroll of Resurrection. Okay, good thing anybody can use Scroll of Resurrection in combat. I actually forgot about that. You'll see our Mystic has actually dropped little health orbs around on the ground that I can pick up, and you see my health's regenning now. The tank definitely needs to hold this guy on the stairs, or he's trying to hold him in this spot right here that has a little open space so people can DPS without getting hit by spikes. But you see the boss jumps around. He's trying to con you into following him towards his traps. So you get hit by him. I think he can also get hit by his own traps, but he knows right when they're going to pop up and moves a lot of the time. You see, he just walked to this open area, and that's another good sign that they're about to come up. Good stuff. Oh, man, somebody got hit again? Or did he never get up? I'm not entirely sure. All I know is my Lancer is very low HP right now. We need to blow up this boss, or shit's going to get real. I do not want to have to solo this. Oh, man. Okay, but I'm going to keep DPSing him here. Oh, I should have rolled that a little bit earlier. I'm taking some damage here. I'm a little out of practice. Going to pick up this health orb. Make sure I'm not standing on any traps. Oh, you see? They light up with the little... there's like little images on them that let you know kind of when they're going to pop up. So that's not too bad. I got hit by him once because I was trying to chase the boss into it, but they're not too hard to dodge. You just have to make sure you're... The boss in this game, they make you make sure that you're paying attention. You can't just derp, which is what I like about Tera. In other MMOs, you can just derp. You can derp an entire boss fight, derp your little DPS, and you know, that's fine. But in Tera, you have to actively be aware of your surroundings, and if you're not, you see you can get punished pretty large, like my group mates did at the beginning of the encounter. They just got worked. Everyone's up now though, so we should be good. I'm gonna play it safe and stay right here because the hitboxes on these things are a little wonky, and I just don't want to be anywhere near them when they're about to come up. So you see again, I'm just going through my combos for my highest DPS, and then when I get low on mana, my class the Warrior, it regains mana by auto-attacking. So I'll just auto-attack at the mob's back, and you see my mana goes way up when that happens, and I can continue my DPS that way. So we're able to get this guy. Had a couple deaths, but you know, no big deal. We were able to champ it out. I'm going to turn in these quests here and then check out the loot we got. Pretty cool first boss though. I mean, for a first boss, I think that's pretty sick. It's kind of cool that you got to dodge traps and, you know, run around and make sure you don't get hit. I think it's pretty legit. For a first boss, you know, first boss of most instances in other MMOs are just tank and spank, and you like face roll your DPS rotation like I said, and that's kind of that. But I would really like to have time to read these quests, but if I did, I would be behind on commentary, which is live, of course. I'm always commentating live, and I'd be behind my group. So I'm going to go ahead and skip through these here and catch up with these guys. Let me see. I failed to roll on whatever this was. Oh, it was sorcerer only stuff. Okay, good stuff. Sorcerer weapon. Nice. Some dude just got legendary weapon, it looked like, so that's good stuff for him. I should not be in front of these mobs right now or I'm gonna get whacked in the face. Alright, dodge roll behind him. You can dodge roll through monsters. A lot of people don't know that who are new to the game. They try to, like, you know, dodge roll to the side because even your teammates can block you to a point. I think you can roll through teammates, but you can't run through them. So there is some what do you call that? It's not hit detection. It's like, I don't know what you call it when you can't phase through your teammates. I'm thinking of a Counter-Strike term, but I can't even remember it right now. It's just you can be blocked, okay? So you have to be aware of that. But I just wanted to point out that you can dodge roll through enemies. So if you're in front of one, you can dodge roll directly forward to get behind them, and that's definitely a solid tactic. If you want to just get out of the way of an attack soon. So you see, if you're watching the numbers, my warrior this class, I'm dual wield. I attack insanely fast. Lots of little numbers. Other classes, my level might be critting for, you know, like 7, 8, 9k, maybe even like 10, 11, 12k. And you'll see me bust like 5k crits, 6ks, maybe 7ks on a good day. But yeah, it's a lot of little attacks in the class I'm playing. It's not as much single strike damage as other classes, but that's alright. I love it. It's a very fun playstyle. It's very mobile. You move around a lot. You're constantly on the move. You're constantly attacking because you can sort of glide while you're auto attacking, like I'm showing here. I can take little steps in between my auto attacks, which is really cool. And yeah, you just got all those charges and leaps I was talking to you guys about. The shadow step. I don't know if we actually have to kill those things. I think those are they're like stationary little turret mobs that don't even mess with you. Yeah, my Lancer's like, what are you guys doing? Yeah, I've got to activate this thing though, it looks like. Oh, maybe I have to kill them in order to activate the device. Oh, I totally whiffed that attack. Pop some nice crits on this thing. But yeah, it's fun stuff, man. I'm totally loving the combat in this game. I love the way the game looks. You know, I really love everything about this game. It's a shame that it's not more hype. I'm gonna do what I can to try to build that up. What do I do here? What are these guys doing? Okay, I guess I was supposed to use this. Liquid key. Go ahead and... Okay, cool. No, I do not want to destroy the liquid key. I want to put it on my bar. Awesome. Wow, what are these guys running to me for? I was just messing with my key. These little trash mobs running at me. That's alright. I'll take them out. I like how the trash is so different too. Like, you know, you've got these packs of mobs that are like really big monsters, and then you've got like one big monster mixed with a ton of little dudes that you have to deal with. You know, just keeps you on your toes, makes you so you have to play differently. As a DPS, you know, I just blow them up all the same. But, you know, some pools I'll use AoE attacks. Like I have this attack, Vortex Slash, and I can only do it after a dodge roll. But on those packs of mobs, I make sure to like dodge roll in and use Vortex. And you'll see I'll do it right here. And I hit a lot of them with that just to open up with to get some decent damage on them all. So, you know, yeah, I guess that's rather typical stuff, but it's still really fun. And there's just a ton of different kind of mobs. It's really challenging when you try to go into these. Like I was saying earlier, sort of. Ooh, I need to bust this thing, I think. But I've got like the most traditional, most like easiest, I guess, like best party setup, so to speak. I've got the best tank, the Lancer, I've got a healer in my Mystic, and I've got 3 DPS. So it's like I've got a very like well-structured group, and that's why we're kind of just flying through this, you know? Like it probably looks pretty easy, and even though I'm having to, you know, like do cool stuff and like, you know, think while I'm playing and stay behind the mob and roll around and dodge attacks, it still is pretty easy, because if I mess up and I get hit, you know, my Mystic's there to heal me. It really gets fun and challenging when you have a not traditional group, because the instants are totally doable in non-traditional groups. Like you could probably pull this off with 5 DPS. You guys would have to be pro though and make sure you avoided like the majority of the damage, because, you know, obviously you're not gonna have a healer there healing you. Either that or bring like a ton of potions. But that's definitely doable in this game, and that's when you have to really, really focus when you're fighting all this trash and be like, okay, what is this specific monster's abilities? Oh yeah, he throws fireballs? Well, I can't strafe fireballs, I have to dodge roll them as they come at me. So, you know, like stuff like that really takes your game to the next level and gets things that much more interesting. That being said, we're on the second boss here now, so I'm going to charge up on this guy. Ooh, and this guy has those spin attacks. I'm going to have to really be on my game. Oh, there he goes. I dodged roll that one. You see I rolled to the side. And you are invulnerable while the startup on your roll is activating, so you can dodge roll shit, like, legitimately, if you time it correctly, which is so fun. I'm going to try to leap on this guy again. I don't know if I'm going to get... Oh, I'm just in range of my combo. Wow, he sort of teleported backwards there. Dodge roll behind him again. Oh, I got out of that one too. Timing a little generous on my little, I've got an attack where I can jump up in the air. It's called Death from Above. I'll do it next dodge roll to show you guys. But my character will jump up in the air and avoid all damage. I'm going to do it right here. I thought he was going to spin, but he didn't. But yeah, I can avoid all damage like that. But that being said, I just got hit with his biggest attack somehow. It's got a shockwave effect, so it got me pretty good there. My healer, it puts a debuff on you. Like, you are not supposed to get hit by that attack. I rolled that one. You see it was like a big jump. And yeah, bosses have like signature attacks that you're really not supposed to get hit by. And if you do, it not only damages you, but it puts like a pretty significant debuff on you. Slowing you, like, reducing your stats, etc. There it is again. And you see, I can jump roll it, or I can dodge roll it pretty easily if I'm at least watching the boss. When he rears up his hands and gets ready to... Okay, there's another jump. You have to pay attention. There is no face roll in this game. If you're not watching, you're gonna get hit by those slams because they only take a second or two to start up. There it is again. But you see, it doesn't matter really where you are, as long as you I jumped that one. As long as you have an evasive ability and you're able to activate it right as you would have gotten hit, you're pretty much in the clear. Oh, I just got hit with some dashes there. I was trying to take out that little mob. Oh, okay, I'm good for now. I'm good. Trying to take out this boss spawns little ads that I'm trying to take out so they don't annoy my healers. Oh, so he's gonna do something, so I'm gonna stay away for a second. Now I'll get back in it, leap in, and do my little combo. Oh man, that little swipe hit me, but that wasn't very big damage, so that was okay. Not too big of a deal. This guy's got some HP. Wow, he just blinked on me. Oh, and now he's dashing. Yeah, that's why you never want to be in front of them, because if they start running towards your tank, I gotta roll. Oh, he got stunned though. Somebody stunned him, so I didn't actually have to roll that one. Oh, jumping. Yeah, there's my jump ability I was talking about again, where he would have otherwise hit me with that shockwave when he came down on the ground, but I was in the air when he did it, so it didn't hit me. I'm actually playing surprisingly well for commentating live here. If you guys watch my Soul Calibur commentaries, sometimes I'm a little off of my gameplay since I'm commentating live. Oh, jump! But yeah, I'm doing okay here, managing to jump most of those attacks. So, and I got clipped by one. I got hit by the tail end of that one, so not playing too good. But yeah, staying in it. We almost got this boss. Need to, yeah, man. Okay, I jinxed myself. Now I'm getting hit by everything. He's doing it so much, though. I need to get in there and stun this guy. I'm going to use my stun. Alright, stunned him. Going to get some damage on him. We almost got this guy. He's at 10%, 9% HP. Oh, I should have pointed out, I moved my targeting frame. I'm not sure if you guys are noticing it, but it's this little box right here where my cursor is now. It's right above my unit frame, so wow, and I just noticed these ads are up. I'm being a bad DPS. I should really be keeping these off my caster buddies. Go ahead and take these guys out here. I probably could have trained the boss and killed it actually, but my sorcerers can be doing that as well, as long as I keep these off of them, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's probably the best course of action here. Yeah, they did it. And we got to clean these up still anyway, so it's all good. But yeah, that's the second boss. He's definitely more interactive than the first. I really like that second boss. Lots of stuff to dodge, lots of stuff to watch out for. And again, also, I'm a little over-leveled for this place, so ooh, look at these swords dropped. Oh, and they're good too. Look at that. Yes, I want those. Nice. I've got some crafted swords right now. I can show you guys the game's crafting system later on if you want, but I can make myself good stuff. But yeah, so I got some new swords here. I'm gonna go ahead and unequip these runes I got in my last one. Equip these and ruin them. Okay, cool. This guy just completed the quest for me. Let's see how these. Oh no way! Are they actually katana? I'm gonna be so hyped if I just got katana that are better. Yes! Look at that! Oh, so nice! Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Dual wield samurai warrior. Looking so sick. My party's over there killing shit, and I'm just like oogling over my katana right now. I love it. I love it. Got katana on camera. Get hyped for that. I'm gonna pick up this quest real quick. A memory for my mother. Get over here and get back in the act here. That is hype. I am all sorts of happy right now. I just got these swords. And I'm getting you guys some badass Tera footage. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything I could be doing to make these videos better. This is the first time I've attempted to give you guys a dungeon. And, you know, maybe like that. Well, I was going to say maybe you didn't like seeing the trash and I should skip just from boss to boss. But we're at another boss already, so it's all good for right now. But I try to commentate and tell you guys about little things as we go. We really need a fireplace. Okay, cool. I was going to tell you about this next. I'm all over the place with the commentary, but you see up here at the top of my screen, it says normal stamina, 82%. This normally caps at 120 or 125%. I think it's 120. If you gather minerals, you can get buffs that lets it go up to 130 or 135, I think. But the more stamina you have, the more max HP you have, and I believe the more damage you do. And as you fight and as you take damage, your stamina goes down. So you have to carry around these campfires, and they drop off normal mobs, and you can buy them from vendors, so it's no big deal to carry them around. But you need to carry these around, or somebody in your party does at least, so you can drop these occasionally through an instance or through a long series of quests and get that campfire down, because otherwise you're going to be like gimping yourself, you know what I mean? And you see, we've been fighting through the instance, and only for maybe like the first 5 minutes we were at capped stamina. It's no big deal if you go down a little bit, but if you're down to like 70% like we were, you definitely want to get it back up before the next boss. That being said, the Papori Master over here aggroed this guy before we were all capped, so I guess I'll get back into it and just cap it off after this fight. But normally you want to let it get up to cap before. Whoa, I forget what this guy does. Okay, he's doing a little stomp there, so I rolled away because that was probably going to do all sorts of damage to me if I stayed there. Alright, so I'm just going to try to attack this guy in the back, watch the boss, and when he rears up or is acting like he's going to do anything crazy like that, I just make sure I dodge roll away. Because if I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time, I could definitely take some nasty damage that I do not want to be taking. I'm going to jump this one. Oh, they knocked him over though. So I'm going to do my leap that does bonus damage when they're knocked down. You see, and I got like a free 5k there, and that was a non-crit. Do my combo. He leaped out of it, so I didn't get full damage, but it's all good. Stay behind this guy. Some auto attacks on him. One thing to note, my warrior stun, it has a higher chance of actually stunning if you watch below the boss's HP on his target frame. This thing right here, you'll see little bars occasionally pop up below his HP, and they can go to 10. Once I get it to 5, my stun has a higher chance of hitting, I believe, and especially when it's at 10, it has a much higher chance of stunning and doing additional damage. So you'll see me use a little like charge up shout when he's at least at 5 bars. And if you were wondering, you get those little bars by just actively doing abilities on the boss. So they want you to like, oh, hold on, I gotta get out of there. He was gonna leap right through me. And you see, they already dropped right there. So they want you to be constantly using abilities on the boss. If you try to kite too much, or if you try to just auto attack him down, you don't have those charges, so you can't do things like land stuns on him as effectively. Oh man, I jumped that beam. I don't know if it was gonna hit me or not. I'm in the, wow, he's like firing his lasers over there. I definitely do not want to be in front of this guy. I rolled in case he was gonna do a 360 spin there. I'm gonna stun him after this combo. Hopefully this lands. Yep, you can see it landed because of the little rune that was on his body right around here. Oops, I accidentally rolled there. That's not a good, it's not a good look, but we are getting this guy down pretty well. We are a little over leveled for this place. I'm level 46 right now and this boss is 43, and level in this game makes quite a difference, so I'm doing way more damage than I should be and taking way less damage than I should be as compared to if I was actually level 43 or 42. But it's weird, you know, I guess I'm behind on quests, but I had just gotten the quest for this place, so and the quests are so beneficial. You get so much more EXP out of the place if you wait until you have the quest. And you just get the quest, by the way, by just leveling up in that area. And, whoa, hold on. And, you know, they're like chain quests. You chain into them. We lost the sorcerer. He got hit by a laser or something, I think. I didn't even notice. I just got to pay attention to the boss. And it's hard enough to try to commentate while I'm paying attention to the boss. But, I mean, commentating live paying attention to the boss, making sure I don't get hit by bad stuff, and watching my teammates all at the same time, that would be impressive. I'm definitely lacking on the watching my teammates part, especially when there's no ads for me to kill. Like at this fight, I'm really just worried about preventing damage on myself, so the healer doesn't have to waste time healing me. Alrighty, I'm actually gonna sprint over. You see, I think I talked about it earlier. My Mystic can drop little orbs. He can drop HP orbs, and he can also drop mana orbs. So I can go pick up a mana orb if I'm low on mana, and get some mana back, so instead of auto attacking for a while, so I can get some more abilities on this guy and keep pumping out the damage. So ooh, look at that, we killed the boss and we got a little cutscene here to enjoy. His arms fell off, his shield fell off. Oh, I get it now. Okay, so that's not really a spoiler, but if you happen to quest in this zone, long story short, we just had to rescue this dude who pretty much went insane, and I didn't know he had turned into that guy. But
who released me?
Yeah, it's pretty badass, so we just freed him. I think he's dead, but you know, freed spirit. Alright, so we freed a spirit, at least. That's legit. It's kind of a sad quest. But oh, we got more cutscenes? Alright, so I'm gonna
Please tell Freya that I'm sorry.
Enjoy this.
I resisted as long as I could.
That's actually a really sad story, because he was like some badass general, like some badass war general, you know? And you learn about him all throughout the zone you were just questing in. And, you know, he like fought so valiantly, came into this tomb with like a small band of soldiers to try to, you know, save the day, but he was possessed and turned into what we just fought. Is that really? Oh yeah, we've got one more. I could have swore we had one more boss. The last boss is epic too. Oh, I have not finished a lot of my quests here. Man, there's like so many quests I didn't finish. I didn't finish hardly any of them. So I'm trying to ask nicely if we can clear some trash afterward. Otherwise, I'll be trying to solo it, which I might be able to do since I'm a little over leveled. Plus, I'm pro, right? No, I don't know, but anyway, yeah, I'll show you guys that after this last boss. This dude is fucking legit. Just look at him. It's like a demon armored lion from hell. I don't even know how to explain this last boss. All I know is I remember he leaps all over the place, goes nuts, spawns a tons of ads, which are like turrets. He's roaring at us, roar! So, oh, he's coming at us already. I don't even know what to do to this guy. Yeah, and he swings in 360s like that, so I'm gonna have to, like, oh man, I tried to jump that one, but I still got hit. I'm gonna have to play pretty pro on this one. Oh, I just blew my roll. That's not a good look. Rolls definitely do have cooldowns. Ooh, that little stomp didn't hit me, luckily. Let's see what he's gonna do next here. Trying to just get some combos on him while I'm waiting for his next attack. Okay. He leaped forward before he did that attack. That was good. Oh, that doesn't hit me apparently. Kind of shocked at that. It's like a stomp. Most of the time, little stomps give shockwaves, and you get hit by them. Even if you're behind the mob, you have to roll. You see, I rolled that little 360 attack there. It's good stuff. Trying to get out of this guy's way. It's not a full 360 degrees, but it is quite a bit. He swings behind him from the front, so but he like leaves out one side. So. Oh, and you'll see the monster right now, the boss, is glowing red. That means he's enraged. He's gonna do everything a lot faster and a lot harder for a set period of time. So it's good to try to save your stuns for there. But again, I had forgotten, the only way you're gonna get a stun on an enraged boss is if you have a full 10 stacks of those little rectangle squares I was telling you guys about earlier, these ones underneath the HP. And I only had 6, which would normally work on the boss, but not in his enraged state, so I blew it there and it definitely didn't work out. And it's hard to get 10 stacks on a boss that runs all over the place, you know? You have to have constant damage on him, constant abilities. I definitely, he's charging us something! That dude wanted me dead. I had to get out of there quick. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Oh, he keeps turning around. You can see it's definitely not easy. Oh, and he rolled back on me. It's definitely not easy to stay behind these guys. Even if you have a legitimate tank, you know, they just do these attacks where they're running all over the place. And it's definitely a challenge just to stay behind the boss and out of his way. Not to mention avoiding his, like, you know, huge swipes that attack behind him and stuff like that. So you see there's ads across the borders of the room right now. I don't have to worry about them yet because we're fighting him in the center. Oh, I gotta get out of the middle. He's gonna dash back. But eventually he'll spawn those turret ads. Ooh, got a nice roll there. All over the entire room. So I'll have to start killing those as they get a little more prevalent. I think I'm gonna try to kill the one right here where we're tanking. Otherwise, it'll be doing its lightning attack on the tank, as you see there. Hopefully I can get a nice combo on it here. And wow, if I don't whiff. Okay, it's dead. That's why it whiffed. Ooh, get out of his face. Oh, he always tricks me with that. He acts like he's going to fall over, and then he rolls right back. He almost killed my little sorcerer friend. But he just barely survived, so that's good stuff. I missed my roll there. I don't know if you could hear me try to mash out the right click at the same second, or at the last second, but I was just a little too late. You got to be a little early because there's plenty of ways to animation cancel in this game. You know, all your attacks have animations, just like in a fighting game, and some of them can be canceled out of with your dodge roll, but it takes a second. So you've got to both be able to react to things quickly and anticipate them happening. It's a mixture of both in order to really be able to get out of the way of everything in this game. But I love it, man, because like what other MMO can you say that about the combat, you know? Like, yeah, I do all these, you know, advanced things. Like, no, most MMOs you're just sitting there and you're just mashing out your DPS rotations. So I love that Tera has this layer of depth to it. I'm gonna go ahead and clear out some of these turrets here so my little caster buddies don't get obliterated by... Oh man, I'm even taking some damage here. Oh, I'm just getting hit by everything right now. Not cool at all. Okay, finally got that one down. My little sorcerer buddy dropped. I've got to clear some of these out or we're going to be having a bad day. That sorcerer must have like no HP. Trying to clear these things out. Okay, busted him. We should have some room now, and I'm going to get back on this guy. How much HP is he at? Oh, only 26%. Wow, what are you spitting at me, man? I am not in a good spot right now. This is a crazy boss. My Lancer's like... He's over here now, but I felt like he was far away there for a second. 24%. Oh, come on, stay on him, Fahros. He leaped away from me. Can nobody pick this guy up? I can use my scroll of res. Oh, okay, he's up, he's up. Alright. Keep getting some damage on this guy. Hopefully those ads don't spawn right next to us again. Oh, man! A little too slow on my roll. I need to speed my roll, not slow my roll. This boss is like, slow your roll! It just bitch slaps me from behind. Awesome, though. Oh, that didn't even look like it should have hit me. For the most part, the animations are pretty solid, and the hitboxes happen how you would think. But sometimes you get stuff that's a little wonky. Like that should have hit me. It should have. And I got a nice dodge there. It's so awesome that the latency is good enough in this game to where you can like literally react to stuff real time. Almost got this guy. 1% left. Get dropped on. Alright. Got some nice legendaries here. Oh, that necklace is marginally better than mine. Oh, but the impact modifier is so much better. I'm going to go ahead and roll on this. And then I got lots of trash to kill, but oh, what is this? Hello, can I see what you are? Oh, so much sorcerer and priest and mystic gear in this run that like 3 of the 4 bosses dropped clothy gear. That's all good though. I still have a lot of trash to kill. I'm gonna go do some of that. I don't know if I'll keep it in the video or not. This was probably already a very long video. I'm gonna go ahead and run out of here. I don't know what I'm getting hit by. That guy wasn't doing his thunderstorm, at least on my screen. But yeah, this is probably already a pretty long video. I hope you guys enjoyed this instance. Again, as always, like the video if you give it a like. If you really like it, give it a favorite, and let me know in the comments below if there's anything I could do better. Maybe you don't want to see trash anymore and you'd rather just see like boss highlights and edits like that. Again, I try to commentate and make things interesting on the way to each boss, but you know, maybe it's just a little too much. Maybe it makes the videos too long. Maybe you like seeing the whole thing, you know, with the commentary. So definitely let me know how you guys feel about that. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here in case it's too long. So if I do wrap it up here, thanks you guys so much for watching. I love Tera, man. It's such a good game, so much fun. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.